So to start off this video, it's gonna be some pretty depressing stuff, and then we'll get to the race day. If you've been on social media or you follow me at all, or you've been a follower of the channel for a few years, Chase Pistone was my crew chief for over a decade, and we won a lot of races together. A lot of races, well, I think a race at this track, and we had a lot of success and a great friendship from the span of 2013 to 2023, and then we went our separate ways in 2024. And you know, there's some tension there, and then we kind of, in October, we kind of rekindled our relationship in a way. We saw each other at the track and got to talking, and we realized that there was a friendship there. We knew there was a friendship there, but there was a friendship there even if we weren't going to be business partners anymore, and when it comes to like racing, you know. So, but where I was going with this is Chase committed suicide on Monday. You know, it's fucking terrible. Like, Chase taught me basically everything I know about driving a race car, how I approach my race weekends. I've known him since I was a kid. Now I'm almost 30, and he taught me like basically everything. He's like a brother, man. Like, and if you can probably appreciate his sense of humor if you listen to the videos. Pretty much all week I've just been rewatching old videos. I'm thinking I might make like a Chase Pistone radioactive because he was a funny fucker on the radio. I know everybody used to enjoy him back in the day, but my channel is also a lot bigger now than it was back then. So there's probably way more of you that never saw him on my channel than people that did. Yeah, so it's Wednesday and this happened on Monday morning. And it's just such a terrible situation. Like I really can't believe it happened. But Southern National is doing a pretty cool thing tonight. Chase was very big in the legend cars. He had a very big legend car team before me and him started working together. So they're gonna have me be like the pace car for like 2 tribute laps in my late model for the legend car race, and they're gonna do like a moment of silence and a last call, and it's very special. So thank you for the Diaz family, and I don't know, man. Like, it's such a terrible situation, and I feel so badly for his family, and I felt like he's my family, and I feel bad for his, you know, actual family and his 2 boys, and just, I don't know. I just hope nobody watching my videos is ever in that mindset where that's your way out. So look, we're gonna get into the race day. We're at Southern Nationals Motorsports Park, and we're back for Speed Weeks. All right, and we did really good last year. Finished P2 in the first race, and then we won the next 3, and we won the Speed Weeks championship. So tonight's field is pretty stacked. There's a bunch of good drivers here. I think this field's a little more stout than it was last year. We're also fresh off of the P. Actually, I won't even spoil it. Click right here if you want to watch the car store race that took place on Saturday. We're at the same racetrack if you don't really know the tracks that well. But look, this is night 1. There's a lot of good cars here. We're good here. We're always good here. I'm expecting to be nothing less tonight. So 125 laps. We got 1 practice session, a qualifying session, and then then we go green. So definitely racing for a little bit more than a trophy and a check tonight. So hopefully it's hopefully we can get the job done. And let's make this video a little bit more positive. But I've had a lot of people reach out to me and stuff, and so just thank you for checking in. And it's just, again, it's such a terrible situation, but I'm ready to just focus on the task at hand. So let's have a good day. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And also give the video a thumbs up. Let's get into it.
he holds the sky.
Since we're going to honor Chase Pistone here as well. Chase was Doug Barnes' crew chief for a minute, and for actually quite a bit. And then he was also really, really good with Legends, had a really badass Legends team for a while. So what we're gonna do is Doug's gonna put his scuff tires back on, and he's gonna be out front leading the Legend car in a couple of parade laps. Legend guys, whoever has the pole, I need you to drop back one, and I need second place to move up just as a missing man formation, so that way we can do a couple of pace laps in that formation. 2 pace laps in that formation, and then Doug's gonna come off. Doug, come off of turn 2.
Alright, so we blew a fucking transmission in like the last 5 minutes of practice, so we about got it swapped out. I think we're still going to make qualifying. We're just not going to be able to go on our spot, so we're going to dock our fastest lap. So we're just going to have to be on it. Luckily, we get 3 laps instead of the car's turn 2, so let's jump into it.
Don't want no change.
What?
No, I'm asking.
No, I don't.
You're driving. You're sitting in the seat. So
I'm fine.
You gotta
I like it.
give me that. All right.
That's the best we've been. That's better than we were all last week.
With a tribute to one of the racing community's own.
All right, guys, we're going to do a moment of silence. We lost a really cool racer and friend, family man this past weekend, Chase Pistone. And why we're doing it like this, or why I chose to do it like this, is because Chase was Doug's large crew chief for a number of years, and they hold a really special relationship. And those that knew Chase had a fond love for Legends racing. So we're just going to do a moment of silence in remembrance of Chase Pistone.
Born August 20th, 1983, Chase Pistone took his final checkered flag on March 2nd, 2026. From NASCAR National Stars to the operation of Pistone's Legend Car team, he became a friend and mentor to many in the motorsports community. He made a lasting impact on short track racing, and his memory and his legacy will be missed for many years to come. Chase Pistone was 42.
But ladies and gentlemen, put down your beer and start the cheer. AirDoug is here.
You remember, man, make sure you hit this calf muscle a couple times. Good thing.
That's up there, bro. I'm telling you, these other spotters, gotta keep off you.
I go to Alaska in the off season. You want to do that?
I'm trying to practice my green sign.
CP?
Hey, Jake, what about me, Doug? Good job, man.
So we changed transmission and barely made qualifying. We wound up qualifying P6, and then as you probably saw, we just did like 2 laps for Chase. So that was all the Diaz family. So thank you a lot for that. It meant a lot. I know Chase's family was watching, and you know, it was awesome. I asked for a moment of silence pre-race, and they came up with the rest. So that was just meant a lot. So I'm hoping we can put on a good show tonight. 125 laps. There are no competition cautions. If any cautions are had, it's because they were natural. So let's take this thing to the front and do it for Chase tonight.
All right, buddy. Very hectic day, very hectic week with everything going on. We're going to race for Chase tonight. All right. Keep your head on straight. I'll keep my head on straight. We know we got a shot at this, all right? Big picture. We got 3 more nights of this, so we'll keep the nose on it all night, and let's go take a picture at the end of the night, all right? Remember, this could go 125 straight, so we need to keep big picture on. We need to have our eyes on the leader when we're ready to go. We are still coming back to the green. All right, pace car's off. We're 10 away. 5, ready, green, green, green. Everybody's rolling. Still down there with the 19 momentum. You at your shore, quarter, bumper. Still their bumper, clear. Bite 2 and stretching. Closes to 1 to the center, 3/4 now. Back to 1. P5, set our pace, run our race. 51's already rolling tight here, so time you'll run. By 1.5. No pressure out the back. All of y'all slipped. Speed easy down here. There's reports of fluid. Yellow's out here. Yellow's out for looking at the track for oil. Yeah, there's definitely something in that middle groove. All of y'all busted your ass. I mean, you were probably the first one. All right, pace car's off. We're 10 away. 5, ready. Green. Everybody's rolling. Still down there, even with the 7. Still down there, even. No hole. Still no hole. Bumper with the 51. Give me a good corner here. I might get you one. Still their bumper. Down there even. There's a hole behind the 51. Clear. All right, same guy front to back there. Stretching out back. Bite 2. This is working lap 13 here. That nose on it for me, buddy. Long ways to go. This is your spot now. Outside door, quarter, bumper, clear in line with you by half. Protect, by half. By 1, by 1.5, good corner. Alright, this is your spot. Outside with the 95, up there, even. Still up there, even. Still there. At your door. Still going. Still at your door. Back even. Door. Quarter. Bumper. Clear. By half. Protect. All clear here. Clear by 1 the side by side. By 1.5. By 1. Back to 2. P3 here. Just stay in touch with these leaders. We're about to get into some heavy lap traffic. All right, cautions out here. 54 stopped. Entry to 3. All right, pace car is off. We're 10 away. 5, ready. Green. Everybody's rolling. Still outside shore with the 51. Shore quarter clear of him. Outside with the 8 now. Up there even. Keep gluing to that bottom. 8 roll for me. Outside with the 51 if you get there. Still up there with the 8. 8's in line with you. Protect. 91. Stay in the game for me. We will get into some heavy lap traffic before this race is over with. Keep fighting for me. Leaders are in lap traffic now. First one up ahead will be a black car on the bottom. Yeah, stay in the game for me. Top 2 racing like hell. They might come back to us. 39, chasing a 40, leaders into the 70s. Leaders are still racing like hell. We are gaining on them, so keep fighting for me. Next one ahead is lap car, giving you the bottom. All clear here, all clear. We were 2.8 from the lead about 2 laps ago. We're 2.4 now. Keep fighting for me. Coming back to 31 to go. By half. Leaders are back racing like hell. Keep fighting for me. .8 from the lead. They're side by side. Keep working really hard for me. 20 to go. You can try to do a little bit higher line that 51 is doing out in front of you. I think it helps his exits. Just watch this slow car up on the outside here. Where's the fucking John? Yeah, simple. 15 to go, coming to 14 this time. Just take care of it here, coming to the white. No pressure out the back. Outside with the 27. You see him, door, quarter, bumper, 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 bumper. Still there, bumper clear. Checker flag there. Really take some mental notes here, but we're going to need you for tomorrow.
All right, so we broke the transmission, finished 4th. Just not good enough, not prepared in my opinion. You're not going to beat a KHI team or the 17 team on the same day that you show up. So whatever, we were behind the 8 ball because of the car store thing. We're going to come back tomorrow morning, practice, hopefully get better. We have twin 30s tomorrow night. And, you know, show you deal. Thank you to the Diaz family for what they did for Chase. That was extremely nice. That was really cool. I know Chase's family was watching back home. I wish we could have at least got on the fucking podium for that. But, you know, we're going to wrap this video up because we're going to go home. We've been to the track all day. Not home, but to the hotel because we've been to the track all day. But I just want to share like a quick story. That just happened. Someone came up to me and said that they just recently started racing with their son and that he spots for them. And he tried to model his spotting off of Chase, and if you've been watching the channel, you remember Chase's spotting was pretty blunt, and it was also funny from time to time. And obviously, it talking that way to me sometimes would lead to us like butting heads. But one thing Chase loved was his credit, and I could only imagine if Chase would have heard somebody say that they modeled their spotting after him. He would talk about that every single time that we're coming to green. And there was when we went to South Boston for the first time together, I think it was like 2023, and it was when we first finally started getting some YouTube subscribers. I think what were we at, like probably like 5,000, maybe around like 3,000 to 5,000, at the point that like it's hitting the niche, you know. And he walked up through the stands to go spot, because you actually spot at the top of the grandstands at South Boston, and like all these people recognized him and were saying hi to him. And he didn't shut up about that for probably 3 months. So he's like, they're here to see the spotter. He had to let them know every single time. But, you know, shitty situation. But, you know, we're going to keep chasing our memory and, you know, just be like Chase throughout this week. You know what I mean? We're going to be, tonight's not the only race we're racing for Chase. We're going to race for Chase this season. Rack up some wins. We got to be better tomorrow. We weren't good enough today, so that's what we intend on doing. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you tomorrow. Wait, I don't know. I'm going to be here tomorrow. You guys will see this on a different date.